solid foundation. My crown chakra core and hill pound the pavement. Sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war. Man, woman, and child, resilient of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning. Send them back to which they came. Each the peace left or war cry, whatever the relevant. They off each path, simple, highest form. Spiritualities, how you would teach math. My humble beach is still a beast. Now feel the breeze, raft, rain, fire, puzzle. And the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that was them. Destroy this de facto government and its forms. Established big law council. She may restore him, the great matriarch. Whether it's they or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sunray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media, saviors I fake. Marks once we make knowledge on its way. Time and space, you are the great matriarch. Whether it's they or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sunray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media, saviors I fake. Marks once we make knowledge on its way. Run and base, trauma and shows. Note to self, quit playing, hit the gas. This shaft is called. My turn, take the risk, it's fast. Most unconventionally, with chips in their hands, plus rappers sacrificing each other for percentage cash. Section, watch videos with other subliminals, predict programming weirdo, strong racial shows, the lands contaminated, fruits and vegetables, like minerals, the water, and skies are fried. New way chemicals, technology, can't be here in front of my desktop, perusing these speech and whatnot. For my best option, contemplating which part will next. To unlock the minds that are stuck within a H spots off the chart. I continue to climb, watching the rest flow. Like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark. Water, I'm on the front line. X marks the spot. I shine because of her. For she's the best sport, the great matriarch. Whether it's they or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sunray my art, her make the patriarch. On social media, saviors I face. Marks once we make knowledge on its way. Time and space, rock the great matriarch. Whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sunray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media, saviors I face. Marks once we make knowledge on its way. The right and base. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the great patriarch. Honor and respect to our ancestors. True, you've always had a father. The heart of your flow. Wish your fire starter. The thrones of the glow. But the trail I blaze, I pray you turn from it. The hell the phrase I pray you don't burn from it. The word you earn from it. The mistakes I've made, I pray that you learn from it. You must split an image. Little dark, a little taller. I'm a shot caller, though you just a little baller. My teeth, I'm still teaching you like that chain. My key, reaching you despite me. Lock and chain, black girls being true. You ignite lots of pain. I feel the releasing of light and drops of rain. From the sound cloud, you sound like me. The crowd's round, but unlike me, sure you haven't turned down out the smoke screen, which surrounds you, shrouds your sound. I shall allow your genius to bust down the crowd, my beloved. You scintilate profuse, you my beloved. You resent fate, foolish, you my beloved. Do ventilate, truthfully, you my beloved. Son, and who I'm well pleased. Okay, show it, your vision is reasoning that my descendant when filming your intuition extends unless it's felt when your cinematographic flashes of your scripted class get your inner magic, dramatic action mixed with physics aspects that surpasses the average flash, stretches the facet through the scope of life's codec. You see classic, the question you have is mathematics. Please ask it, son. Earth's a classroom, so put your hand up and let's boom. You already know the answer. I pray to God to give me another chance for the love of my life. My wife just a romancer in the misconception. No time, 1 second guessing. It's this that you knew who was who through a reflection that she showed you of me many years ago. don't love you as if you was mine. I'll be the first. Forgive me for my actions. The most I sat me down to learn patience through action. Amongst other lessons, perfect my craft and talents. Balance of our legacy in the black oaks talents. Face adversity, overcome all challenges. Generational wealth for the next generation to us. Can't make the same mistakes.
That motherfucker doing 100.
After we've cried, reanalysis type of atmosphere.
Better hope your tire don't blow. Yeah, that's ice. Oh my God. Niji.
I look at all three of my sons. On God, I see you, my beloved. You sent to make confusion, you, my beloved. You resent fate, foolishly, you, my beloved. You ventilate, truthfully, you, my beloved. Sons and whom I'm well pleased.
Who else out there looking and ain't hit the like?
The human heart cries out for help. The human soul implores us for deliverance. But we do not hear their cries, for we neither hear nor understand. But the man who hears and understands we call crazy and flee from him. This is a call to my ancestors. Read the land of damn settlers. Turn our signs to hand gestures. Whether we feeling advanced pressure. Sound storm each clan better. Planting the devil to stand the weather. It's so much we band together. Put that on Abraham and Esther. Castilians to conquistadors. Liberians, traitorous Moors. Didn't arrive as friends to us. Whether as slavers, invaders, or disguised traitors. Missionaries, Islamic Christians with dictionaries. No mutual goal to coexist. Those warships in our tributaries. Military tactics to test shores. Foreigners have no respect for. Treaties in both I expect more from those who want to conquest except war. They didn't bring women during the invasions. Demise more rape. Miscegenations, the spread of mis and disinformation. Manufacturing the miseducation of the soul. Carter G. Bush, Robert Taylor Holmes, Marcy and Brooklyn. Projects of us, but we were pushed in Cali to Florida. Early cushion, like the terrorists. Never ending shipment of American Indians from Belize to the Caribbean. Gives I shot the sheriff meaning. Shut my field can be read no book. Flows in my veins, rubber band with no hook. Behind the back patch with flare no look. This beef is wrecked and fed no cook. Real peaceful people, they call us animals. Truth of the matter, they were cannibals. Practice unclean religious traits. Evidence tangible, check the annals. I bring heat this piece flammable. Feel free to critique this canonical. If your brain's deeply manical, release or get treated devil. You speak Hannibal, I talk black hole. Fighting a line, not G-smack. We walk this big muscle trip up to tussle with Uncle Sound, big brother, and his clique. Put that on Abraham and Esther. It's so much we band together. Blame and the devil to stand the weather. Sound strong, each clan better. Whether we feeling the man's pressure. Turn our signs to hand gestures. Rid the land of damn settlers. This is a call to my ancestors. Watch time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fixed, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fixed, marks once we make knowledge one is when the run and base rock. I rose up, took a shower, purified my arc field, took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumped. Done some curls for sure, I've more to build. Solid foundation, my crown chakra core and heel. Pound the pavement, sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war. Man or woman in jail, rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple, highest form, spiritualities, how you teach math. A humble beast is still a beast. Now feel the beast wrath, rain fire upon them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quorums. Establish Big Ma's house so she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray, my art, her made the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray, my art, her made the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge born is when rhyme and bass drop. The next host, note to self, quit playing, hit the gas.
Serious?
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. It's time for a change, got a bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution style too. Like an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak and flame, by God, it's overdue. Your time is in the end. Locked out, silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get broke down. With suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger prophet like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable, who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the glass and kill this. Don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand or kneels too late when the caps get bills. Don't believe the GC type. Ruin hits close to home. You gotta act the bone when it got the dome. When it's on the zone, all red in my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. I'm a bullet, I've been given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. All the way to the dawn, they're like, we gon' bring them out, so gon' cast the kite. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Watch time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray, my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether This day or dark creates this spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fixed marks. Once we make knowledge war is when the run and bass drop. I rose up, took a shower, purified my arc field. Took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumped. Done some curls for sure, I've more to build. Solid foundation, my crown chakra core and heel. Pound the pavement, sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war. Man or woman and child, rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple highest form, spiritualities, how you teach math. A humble beast is still a beast. Now feel the beast wrath. Rain fire upon them as the internet forms. Sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quorums. Establish Big Ma house so she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fake marks. Once we make knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch,
You over there at 20.
or dark creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the
Patriarch.
Most social
Yo, what's going on, guys? I got my boy made me some Mexican burrito, breakfast burrito. And I gotta pick up these screws, and my boy Johnny, I don't know, I think he wants to buy a gun from me, but I don't think I'm gonna sell it. What the hell do I do? So what's happening? What's happening, Tom? What's happening? Nobody else wants to speak up, and I know it's a Friday, and everybody's stuck on this Friday. Thank God it's Friday, all this other nonsense. What's happening, man? But you know, I was watching this video. It's hidden cams. It's a bunch of them of these teenagers going into the room of their siblings or cousins or even young fathers and mothers. You know, picking up the baby in the middle of the night sleep. You know, like the little 4, 5, 6-year-old child. I told you I was abused or something by my mother. And putting them in a headlock, choking them out. You know, a lot of people in the world, we're so inundated and caught up with the news that we really don't see what's going on out there. You know, I was looking at California, how the police department does, the sheriff's deputies, whatever. They send them, they all have to go work in the correctional facilities. And you're always going to see the worst. The problem with that is you have these bastards that come out of there and they go into the streets because they get to handle people and try their tactics. And that's why you see so much abuse in California, especially with these Mexicans. And also like New York City and Detroit and all that with these worthless black motherfuckers in costume. Y'all saw the thing a few years ago about the sheriff in was Oklahoma, the racist black sheriff, hate his own, putting people out there to really antagonize, do bad things. You know, he got fired, and another one got locked up. Pale skin dude. Sheriffs supposed to be constitutionalists. On the other hand, y'all remember I was speaking about the fact that when you see bad things in such a minority. And you're a minority too. You got to remember there's like, what, 1 million police officers? Well, all through, like sheriffs, marshals, you know, in America. That's 300 million plus motherfuckers here. Mind you, we have millions of veterans out here. Millions. Who's pretty much tired of all the shit. We have a small handful of racist dummies. Oh, what's up, baby? But I was watching this video. And I told y'all, and I get it, man, in such a fractured state and a broken world created by the bastards. I was watching how they were handling and dealing with these children. You know, the CIA, Mossad, whatever the fuck, they have tools that they use against your American people. They experiment on. CIA is another way for the Zionists to hide themselves and do the perverted things they do, to secretly train people and adopt and teach other things. Not all of them. It's compartmentalization. It's that one where they choose certain people for certain things. Just like the FBI. What the fuck is the FBI doing out there with local police harassing melanated people? You know, these motherfuckers are dumb. I really think that there are certain people high in government who realize that they don't say nothing, but they know they ain't supposed to mess with us. But see, these bastards want to push something, and they're very aware of things most people aren't. And they know what can happen from it. But they made the world so damn ignorant. And then we have our own people who are too damn stupid to get it. Even the ones who are working and doing good. I mean, y'all know y'all saw Officer Tatum. That's just one sellout piece of shit. All right? And there's other ones. The black conservative and this, that, and the other. I have a couple of videos I want to put up, but I'm not going to put them in. I want to talk and pause and speak on a few things when I do these videos. So I'm gonna be editing this. And the world is becoming more and more aware that these people aren't who they say they are. It doesn't matter people being born into the lie and being grifted and taught to do absurd things. That's something we never did. The world is becoming more and more aware of that. But the brokenness from the bad frequencies that are being put out there to manipulate mind, make them have anxiety, hate, this, that, and other. Y'all saw over in the beginning of this fake-demic, you saw the first 2-3 years of people getting these jabs and frequencies going up, because there are people like saying, look, we're at 75, you know, as far as the 5G, and people were just dropping like flies. Now they want to put this damn gel air like vaccine in the air. They want to spray it in the air so everybody is vaccinated. It's already known that it doesn't cure shit. Pfizer, as long as they haven't cured a damn thing. And yet everybody bought into the lie like it was all right, because Zionists manipulate all the platforms, or whatever you want to call them. That was never our people. But when you look at entertainment, I'm grateful I didn't get involved with it, because there are things that can manipulate. A lot of these politicians have been invited to parties y'all can't even imagine, balls, and some, the secret ones, where they get caught, roofied, whatever, videos of doing horrendous things to children by the bastards who do them themselves to be used against them in the big scene of things. There's got to be. There's no way in the world everybody in politics wants to do what they're doing. And then the ones who want to say something, they wait till they get out. At the bewitch of their own life. You know, when you purchase a vehicle, right, and you're sitting there with this car dealership, they give you a bank. First of all, that bank is a friend to the company. They create money out of thin air by using your trust, and then they want to charge you interest. This was set up by the Zionists, the fake Jews on this land, to keep you in a position where you can't gain. That's why I say the court, all this shit is bullshit. But y'all refuse to move together as one, to be a voice, to have somebody who could speak to these individuals without being absurd and cussing and everything else. I'll be right back. Hold on. Ants, I'll be over there. Shit. My boy hooked me up. Motherfucker weigh about a pound, man. Anyway, just to make it short so I can get back and get to work, because it looks like it wants to rain still. Got a little quick skies, and we need to get out here this evening to get the stuff down. Got to pack everything, load everything. I look at this stuff, right? And I don't have a problem calling fake Jews fake Jews. I don't, because historically I know the truth. It doesn't matter what anybody says or how they feel. They had to create something in a situation to be able to push forward, to get to a certain spot or point. And they had to create race. Everything was methodic. And it bewilders me how, and no one was able to see it. I listen to people talk on their shows, and they're just trying to be careful and this, that, and other. But some are breaking down. They're realizing this is some real shit. When you look at the fake great whiteness bull crap, you know, how many of y'all know what year they called the Roosevelt or the Washington House the White House? Do y'all know what year that was? Well, that's something to look into, because I keep telling people that everything that you've been showed was created to be a dilemma amongst the original people, the righteous people, and they've got them running around. It's not like it didn't happen before, running around like birds of a feather, you know, that flock together in their whole dynamic of stupidity. And I'm not preaching hate. That's the last thing I want to do, because y'all know that. What I am talking about is all these different individuals that have something to say, or people that perform and do things that go against everything that's natural or the nature itself. And people think that because, okay, I'm living right, or I'm striving or struggling to live right, as if it's an answer. The problem is, if you're really seeking to do something, you're going to put yourself in that circle to actually emanate and become that. You don't really see that much. You know, we can eat better, right? We could struggle, excuse me. We could struggle to think differently. And I say that because, you know, the caterpillar, you know, the silk, you know, cocoon, and it has to struggle to come out in order to spread its wings, to pump the blood, to be able to fly. If it doesn't struggle, if you open it, they fall to the ground, they die. That struggle creates strength. They say character. You have a character, it's just beguiled and misguided and misaligned. It's not that your character is flawed, it's how your character performs is flawed. But everything else in this world knows what it's supposed to do. It's just the people. Again, the manipulation. And why is it that we have to have the consistency of the dumbed down situation to be propagated or propped up as if it's a beneficial thing? I mean, I have my own answers, right? But my answers are not everybody else's answers. Total Z. We never met each other. We don't know each other from a damn ham and cheese between two pieces of bread. We don't, and yet we both, roughly, X generation, roughly around the same age. He did a 25 year bid. Me, I'm military, and my bid was in the streets, suburbs, and all that. Yet we speak the same language. It's not by happenstance. We didn't listen to the same individuals. We know who to listen to and who not to listen to. We listen to certain individuals to see what kind of hogwash they're selling. But there's a lot of reading, traveling that comes with that. But it's not always how it happens. For me, it happened that way. And then my elders, my ancestors who were with me all the time, because I am my ancestors, you know, in the moment. And people don't realize, like, there's a certain group of us of a certain period in time, and we're everywhere. And people always want to make heads or tail of certain things instead of actually listening and paying attention so they can propagate and move forward and go, okay, but you have people like these idiot passport bros. They literally go around the world just to sex women up, and women who are willing to do it for a payday, or they really want a good relationship, some. And it happens a lot more than you think. Yet, you have those who go with bad intentions. They're not well. And how do we deal with it? We condemn, we judge, but we don't pay attention to how we got there. And then we say we're supposed to hold each other accountable. How can all the mindless and the sick hold one another accountable? It's a big Russian roulette. It's a sick game of chess and poker. Who's got the better poker face and this, that, and the other? You would think that people would know better, right? They don't. Like the perception of what an Indian is, an indigo, indio, right? Whatever, right? The fact that they don't use Niji, they thought it was a joke. Then they realized, like the people in Africa are talking about Akata. You know what language that is and what that word actually means, right? I did a live on it. I told you millions of our people went over there. But nobody wants to hear anything because it goes against their false intellect. The same thing with the abuses. It's all bad frequency. Well, yeah, after getting sober, take a couple years to yourself, you will end up with something similar to red raging when it comes to being around others. Really began to see it after I got sober. Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes that's what it takes. No, that is what it takes, trust me. But at the same time, I always ask people, individuals, what would you do to change it? So I'm asking y'all, what would y'all do to change it? Seriously, I want y'all to think about that. All right, I don't have a lot of time here. We're at 32 minutes. I gotta go over here, get these screws. I gotta get back. I gotta get to work building this door, getting the top part on, getting some fiberglass laid, and getting everything stacked and packed, and get something to eat and get ready to get out of town. Hopefully, if I can take a rest, but I need to take a shower too, and we can get out of here. And you know, and then be down there, get everything situated, look at some things. I need to know what Walmart, the post office. I need to get those things taken care of. And then get back, bring everybody back so we can get that damn thing on the back of this truck, get it strapped in, and we're out. Like I said, we're going. My thing, me and T's thing is to be willfully employed, work with O, and probably get an apartment unless the brother comes through. Yes, Elmeg, what's up with the brother, man? So we can all chat, man. So we can hear, what some of us got to say, on the other end. But so that way we can keep moving forward and we can help one another, really help one another. O needs help. All of us, everybody can use help. We're supposed to help one another. I'm not surprised by people not donating to help me with the situation, and I wasn't going to be surprised, but I threw it out there because I am never going to stop testing people. It will never stop. It's with reason. I didn't just get to a rank and then start teaching martial arts, to not test people. I was not big on homework. I was like, well, you got homework? Pay all this money for y'all to go to school, learn this garbage. Motherfucker, they better get it in school. One teachers get fired up with me, man, but it made sense. And people are realizing it's a game to keep you locked up, mentally, enslaved, under control. It's like these dumbass peckerwoods going to a melanated woman's house trying to take the baby with some bastard ass white woman, right? Sick motherfucker, Jew probably, maybe not, but a lot of them want to be that, Christian Jew, a Muslim Jew, it don't matter, of Zionist ideology, and they don't realize they're not supposed to be fucking doing that. Somewhere down the line, somebody got real perverted and they're pressing. All right? They're pressing. I don't think Trump knows about everything, even though I think they got something on his ass. But to each their own. All right? So I guess you guys are going to see for yourselves what happens and what comes of things. But I got to get over here. I got to get back. And I'll probably I'll let this charge up so I can go live while I'm working on the door, the back, getting things done as quickly as I can. And then getting shit packed up in the vehicles so we can get prepared to get the fuck down and get offloaded in a nice, neat manner. You know what I'm saying? But again, I appreciate anyone who comes through, comments on the videos, shares it. I can actually go on the I can see who shares my stuff and who doesn't. I can. I can. So I appreciate those who have donated to assist, whether it be books, with screws, whatever, you know what I mean? I appreciate it. But let me go ahead and get off of here. Think about what I was talking about and see what you come up with. All right? I appreciate you guys. I don't see no women in here, but y'all already know. All right?